After working in marketing for over 10 years, I've seen how most of the marketing courses are either outdated, too basic, or just hype. Throughout my career, I've tried definitely more than 30 courses in different areas of marketing. Today, I'll share the top marketing learning resources that are actually helping me in my journey right now. I'm going to break down the courses into the following categories: marketing analytics, performance marketing, content marketing, growth, and of course, AI. Let's start with marketing analytics. So it doesn't really matter what kind of marketing role you're looking for or what kind of marketing position you have right now. Marketing analytics is a must for anyone because you have to be able to speak the revenue language. The head of growth at Revolut confirms it. So recently I watched this one podcast where he explains that during his time at King, which is a large gaming player, King was definitely the most data-driven organization he's ever seen, in a sense that data was really the driving force in the organization. And now he's definitely applying these same principles at Revolut, and I think it clearly shows. So when it comes to marketing analytics, I highly recommend you checking out this course called Marketing Analytics in Google Sheets that is run on the platform called Data Camp. You'll learn how to finally keep messy spreadsheets clean with data validation. You'll also master, for example, regular expressions so you can finally analyze huge ad campaigns without getting lost. And for example, making sense of all your campaign names and making sure they're aligned, because this can be hell. You'll also practice visualizing real Google ads, and you're going to turn raw numbers into charts that will actually tell a story. This would be the exact tasks when your future boss will ask you to prove, for example, the ROI of your marketing campaign or to visualize the results of your work. And something that I really love about Data Camp courses is that they're super interactive. You're not just watching videos, you're actually solving exercises as you go. And obviously, at least for me, this makes everything stick way faster. Performance marketing. The demand for performance marketing specialists, in other words, advertising specialists, shows no sign of decline. If you want to be a pro in performance marketing or just ramp up your skills, I strongly recommend the courses on Google, LinkedIn, and Meta ads from CXL. In fact, one of my viewers has landed a job after taking their courses on LinkedIn ads. And the reason why I love CXL is because they're super selective on who teaches the courses. These are the marketing experts who've actually done it all, seen it all. Whereas when you take any course, say from Google, you got no idea who was actually the creator behind this course. Completing this course earns you an official course certificate, so you can actually prove your achievement. And CXL is actually recognized as an industry-leading qualification by a lot of employers worldwide, and it's an official qualification on LinkedIn that can be added on your profile. The next one is content marketing. Content marketing is huge. A lot of brands, tools, services that you use daily have actually grown because of their powerful content marketing strategy. For example, Flow, a mobile app that serves as a period tracker for women. I personally use it almost every day. If we take a look at their traffic sources, we can see that organic is the #1 channel for them. So they clearly put a lot of emphasis to their content marketing strategy. Again, here I would recommend CXL and specifically their content marketing mini degree. Mainly this is relevant for B2B content marketers and growth marketers, and it's taught as usual by top 1% of content marketers from companies like HubSpot, Shopify, and Intercom, for example. I really like that this mini degree is actually structured into very logical chapters. So you start with content research. That's where you learn how to actually analyze your audience and understand who your content should be for. And then it's the actual step-by-step content strategy. And then, of course, finally, how you promote, distribute your content and content marketing attribution. So you can either buy just this program or sign up for their monthly or yearly plans to have access to more than 100 other marketing courses. All of their subscriptions have a 7-day refund policy, by the way. The next one is growth marketing. Here, I would recommend a course that is taught by Elena Verna. In case you're not aware, she's currently heading up growth at Lovable. They've passed their 100 million ARR in just 8 months since their first 1 million in ARR. So they definitely know a thing or two about growth. Here, I would recommend the course that is called Mastering Product Growth on Reforge. So basically, this program is built for growth professionals, also works actually for product managers and in general marketers who want to drive revenue, mainly for product-led companies. So you'll go deep into creating your growth hypothesis, design your monetization strategies, how to build activation and acquisition playbooks, and all of that, of course, with real case studies from leaders at companies like HubSpot, Canva, and Whimsical, for example. But here is the number one reason to take it. You won't just learn some random tactics, right? You learn how to think like a growth leader, because the frameworks that Elena teaches are the same ones that she's used to scale companies to millions of users. And in general, Reforge isn't just yet another course platform. It's actually nowadays, I would say, the go-to school for experienced tech and growth professionals. And their programs are taught by companies like HubSpot, Canva, and Facebook, and the growth leaders from there. They've got courses, as you can see, on completely different areas of marketing, such as growth, strategy, and leadership. The community in general is great. I'm personally a part of the Barcelona community of Reforge alumni. AI in marketing. Apparently, Microsoft cut up to 9,000 more jobs as it now invests in AI. Knowing at least the basics of AI in marketing and learning step by step on how to optimize your marketing processes with AI is no longer a nice thing to have, it's a necessity. Here, I would recommend a platform that is called Maven. Basically, it's a platform with live courses that are taught by top world experts. I personally recommend you starting with their free AI webinars. For example, they recently teamed up with Clay and they developed a set of very fast-paced webinars. I personally liked this one, so help your marketing team adopt AI in one day, and AI agents and AI SDRs. So you can just sign up and you'll get the recordings in your inbox, because it's impossible to watch all of them in one go. We only have 24 hours. I actually recently watched the webinar on AI in marketing from a marketing expert who worked with brands like Nike and Deloitte and really enjoyed it. And in case you're preparing for your next marketing interview, feel free to watch this video where you'll learn some of the questions you probably don't expect.